A few weeks ago, the result of Johnny Depp versus the Sun's legal battle came out. His ex-wife Amber Heard has given testimony in court against the actor. Sadly, Depp lost the case as he didn't succeed in proving his side well. A few days after the result, Depp announced that after Warner Brothers' request, he resigned from playing Gellert Grindelwald in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. His resignation didn't go down well with a lot of people. Amber, who's also a part of a Warner Brothers franchise in Aquaman 2, is still a part of the DC movie. A lot of netizens have started a petition to fire the actress from the movie as they believe she mistreated and abused him. Now it looks like WB Studios have found a way to not pay heed to these discussions. It's quite obvious that both Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's co-stars will be asked about the case, especially the ones working with WB. Hence, the actors who work for WB are banned from talking about either of them. As reported by the Geek Buzz, a source revealed, the studio has in effect gag orders, strict rules regarding speaking about ongoing legal cases that could affect the studio, and this really isn't any different than rules in place at any corporation. Ms. Heard has her allies at Warner, just as Mr. Depp does, but one of them has suffered a legal setback. Once next year's defamation trial in Virginia is over and all parties have settled the various countersuits filed, the gag order will be relaxed. Expect their co-stars to be a little more forthcoming. A few days ago, Johnny Depp's Fantastic Beasts co-star, Jude Law, had reacted to his resignation. The actor who plays a young Albus Dumbledore has said that it's the studios and company that make the big decisions, and you just have to go along with it. It seems like Warner Brothers banned the actors from talking about Depp and Amber Heard after this. Actress Amber Heard has claimed that Warner Brothers Studios removed a bunch out of her role from the upcoming Aquaman sequel in the aftermath of her divorce from Johnny Depp. Heard, 36, made the comments on Tuesday during the hearing of the libel suit filed against her by Depp, 58, in Virginia's Fairfax County Circuit Court. According to Variety, she said that Warner Brothers, the banner behind the Aquaman franchise, didn't want to include me in the film. Headlined by Jason Momoa, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is slated to be released in December 2023. Heard stars as Mera in the comic book films from Warner Brothers and DC Entertainment. She first played the character in 2017's Justice League, which she described as a three-picture option. The actor said that she was actively scheduling timing for filming the movie until Depp's team called her a liar regarding her abuse claims against Depp. Heard said that communications about the sequel stopped at that point. She said she had a co-lead role opposite Momoa in Aquaman, for which she earned $1 million. Heard said that she earned twice as much for Aquaman 2, the third film in her contract, but also said that her role in the film was a very pared-down version. I was given a script and then given new versions of the script that had taken away scenes that had action in it, that depicted my character and another character without giving any spoilers away, two characters fighting with one another. And they basically took out a bunch of my role, they just removed a bunch out, Heard said. When Depp's lawyer Camille Vasquez suggested that she only got the role in Aquaman with Depp's help, Heard dismissed the claims, saying, "No, Ms. Vasquez, I got myself that role by auditioning." During the trial, lawyers for Depp questioned the truthfulness about Heard's accusation that Depp sexually assaulted her with a liquor bottle. Depp is suing Heard over a December 2018 op-ed that she wrote in the Washington Post describing herself as a public figure representing domestic abuse. His lawyers say that he was defamed by this article, even though it never mentioned him by name. The trial is now in its 5th week. Last year, Depp told the Sunday Times that he was being boycotted by the film industry amid the domestic abuse allegations by his former wife and the Rum Diary co-star, as his latest movie, Minamata, was yet to get a release date in the US. Minamata, on which Depp also served as a producer, was eventually released in the US in February 2022 by Samuel Goldwyn Films. The interview marked the embattled Hollywood star's first media interaction after losing a libel case against British tabloid The Sun, which referred to Depp as a wife-beater in an article about him and Heard.